Testing the sound with the Yeti Nano, including chair noise and all. Okay. What about here? La 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 la. Air conditioning off. Oh my god, I'm so tired. You know this they say setup doesn't matter. And partially it doesn't. I mean, I started with a really old beat up phone that I had gotten as an emergency replacement phone after my sister drowned my other one accidentally, of course, but and I didn't replace it for quite a while, and then I decided to take a risk career wise, which involved a financial risk, even though I wasn't really in a place in life where I couldn't, but at the same time, it was really the only time I could have taken that risk. So I did, which might not have been the wisest choice, but to be reckless. Anyhow, I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, yeah. They say you don't really need gear. And I managed to get my first clients and launch my business and advertise everything without it. I did borrow a friend's camera in the beginning, also when I was doing when I tried launching my own e-commerce store to get some product pictures. And then I found my current camera secondhand, and I'm pointing to it on the side because I'm actually using my iPhone right now. So being able to use the selfie camera of the iPhone is definitely not good enough for filming, and I had bought my first iPhone after a year of business to be able to improve the video quality at the time. Don't make the same mistake I did. Don't buy a Pro Max because you're gonna have a really hard time finding a well. Now there's a solution, so actually now you might as well, because here I'm using my MacBook Pro as a monitor and my iPhone 12 Pro Max as a camera with a continuity function in QuickTime Player, and then I'm using my Yeti Nano microphone that we're testing today. So I might just be rambling on, and the sound might just be crap. We don't know. This is what we're testing. Anyhow, funny thing about filming and gear is that what's going to be really the most important is sound. At least on YouTube videos, but then if you're filming for a lot of social media like Reels, then it's no longer sound, it's actually subtitles. So when you're trying to optimize for everything and trying to not overthink everything in the beginning, it usually gets to be a lot. And once you're starting to reach a certain positioning in your business and you want to charge a certain price, you also want to show what you're capable of. And what's ironic is I've been able to like pull almost near miracles with a dying computer and a shitty vlogging camera, and same with a crappy phone. And yet the higher you put the quality, the harder it becomes to execute. Every time there's a change, I haven't been able to have a proper video background in a long time. Had to leave Thailand because of the pandemic at the time, and being part of the hotel industry, and my fiance was also in the hotel industry with me. So while I tried to launch my own thing, he was still trying to build experience. I'm seeing that also I'm not looking at the right place. Maybe I should be looking at the camera if I'm using it that way, but it's a little bit high and the light is blinding me, and that's gonna give me a headache. This is not very diffused. I should really. Okay. For putting a tissue paper. Tissue paper. Sure, loving the view of my armpits. Maybe that's. I feel like that's a little bit better. I've shut off the overhead lights. Also, never have on overhead lights when you're trying to have any kind of flattering skin tone. Otherwise, you're just gonna get the inverse like Halloween effect with a flashlight. But yeah, always used to have. Oh, my sinuses. Yeah, also something, I have a lot of allergies and issues, and I usually wait until I'm good to film things, but I'm never gonna end up doing anything. So here's the everything in all its glory. I'm gonna try to film a makeup video today. But yeah, this was just a little rant on the new backdrop and trying to finally use a lot of the equipment that I've been accumulating over the years because, well, I wish that I could have bought everything all at once. Sure, but everything's been bootstrapped and profits have decreased and a lot of things, and yeah. Well, we won't get into that today. Let's see what this looks like.